Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Let's see who's here. Kane, DTS, JT, Joe McBride, AZ, ATS, Dislogic. Good morning, everybody. Can y'all hear me okay? I'm in the house, in case you couldn't tell. Can y'all hear me? Hello, hello, hello. Dislogic, can you hear me? Good morning, JT. Yeah, okay, good. Because I never know when I'm doing these ear things. Good. You can hear you. Good, 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 good. Okay. Well, let's see here. Since we're over at the house today and it's Wednesday, I thought we might look at some bankroll pennies. Would you like to do that today? I have a bunch of them. But I thought that might be interesting today. It's too cold for me to go out to the shop. Let me tell you what the weather is. It's like 20 degrees, I think. Yay. Joe wants to look. Anytime you can look at Penny, Joe's happy. Oh my goodness, it's 18 degrees. I'm colder than I thought I was. -7. Well, you can keep the -7. Ugh, don't want that. Oh, y'all want to see something cute? Let me see if I can. What did I do with them? Here we go. I got this at an auction. This is it's a guitar pick. Isn't that cute? And then this is a Bigfoot key ring. Isn't that cute? Anyway, I got those. I just thought they were rather cute, so thought I needed them. Good morning, Paula Bloom. Paula, this is going to be up your alley today. We're looking at pennies this morning. We got a bit lucky, and the next storm or two are going to the south, which is good because we have nowhere left to put it. Oh, the link. Duh. Okay. Listen, I was so hoping that this mic was going to work. I forgot about the link. All right, hang on. Where's the little three dots thing? Holy cow, where's the little three dots? There it go. Okay, now we're good.
Good morning.
Morning, Joe.
Good morning. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Good morning. All right, Paula. I see that. How many you got?
How many you want? I have boxes of them.
Oh, oh, you didn't just get them. You've had them.
I have no, I have boxes of them. I just decided to um, get into a box and see what I had this morning.
You know what's good is that you're going to get a lot of D's.
Well, is that good?
Yeah, because that's where you see the repunchment marks.
Oh, I thought you was gonna say because I don't get any D's.
Because you get more than I get. Yeah.
What type of guitar pick? JT, it's silver standing. Can you see it?
Doesn't have a name or anything on it.
No, it's made out of a standing Liberty quarter.
Oh, somebody made it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's no date on it that I see, but
No,
there's the back.
because there's some guitar picks out there that got like bands on them or something.
Oh no, no, no!
They do make those.
This is made out of a standing Liberty quarter, and then
Yeah, that's cool.
this other thing is engraved from Kennedy half. Looks like it might be 1971.
That's cool.
But anyway, I got those.
Do you want to hear my excursion yesterday?
I would love to hear it. What happened?
No, I hope I don't have to go through this again. I go to get my car inspected, which I go back to where I got the car from because it's free, right?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't even had the car a year yet. I'm sitting there. The guy comes out. He goes, "You have a slit in your tire." I go, "What?" I go, "What?" I go, "Show me." So we have a million zillion potholes here, which I understand that can happen, right? And I've hit the passenger side tire a zillion times. So we're walking to the car. I'm thinking he's going to go to that tire. He goes to a different tire. So I go, okay. He shows me it's about not even a fingernail length slit. You can barely see it. It's on the seam in the middle of the tire on the side. I'm going, first of all, how the hell did you see that? Number two, it looks like a defect to me. So I complained. I didn't really bitch. I didn't yell. I didn't scream. And by the time we were all done, they end up paying half at least. So I got the tire for 120 instead of 250. But still, not ridiculous.
Jeez.
Well, then why? If it's so tiny that you can't see it, do you have to replace it?
I had to. It wouldn't pass inspection.
Oh, I got you.
They wouldn't pass the inspection unless I changed the tire. And I said it was so tiny. There's no way. I don't even know how he could have saw it. I wouldn't
My
doubt if
tires
he
had
did it
holes in
himself.
them.
Huh?
My tires had holes in them.
Yeah, well, that's like I said. If it was the other tire, which I've been hitting potholes, craters, and I could understand. But this one, I don't believe it.
This is the other thing that I got, Paula. Paula will be interested in seeing.
Those
Are those cute?
are really cute. I know. I'm still sad that I don't have those Mercury dime ones anymore.
Hmm. And this is a little cowboy hat made out of copper.
Cute.
I don't know
Those are
what
ones you
all.
got from Ida. Those are ones you got from Bob's or Facebook.
No, this is the one that these are the things that I got from that auction where they were doing an auction for a vet.
That
Oh,
Um,
was
okay.
Bob's, wasn't it?
it was at Bob's,
Yeah.
but it wasn't a Bob thing.
Right, he did that
Like,
thing. It's
yeah,
the one you told me about, and I got there late.
yeah, right.
Yeah,
Morning, Copper Al. Good morning from freezing cold Amarillo. It's 18 degrees here in Texas. Does that tell you anything? That's
that's
why
something
I'm
I didn't
here
know.
and not at the shop. I'm not gonna do the shop today.
Well, blow me.
That's still going.
It
Oh,
is. It's 42 here, so
oh my goodness,
I
Paula
know. Gotta
Marie.
turn on the air conditioner.
Yep, and shorts.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Be wearing
my
flip flops
goodness.
outside.
It will be
Yeah,
soon.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you get
Oh my
really hot in
goodness.
Oregon, Paula?
Yes.
You do
Yes.
get really hot. Is it
Yes.
humid hot? Is it humid hot?
No. No, not at all.
Okay.
It's like when we have 100-degree weather here. We have 100-degree weather, very humid. Paula
Yeah,
doesn't
so
get the
do we.
humid.
No,
Yeah.
I don't get the humidity.
I mean, you could just stand still and sweat here. That's what I can't stand.
Yeah, that's what you get in.
Yeah.
Ooh, in 1883. Oh, Morgan, pretty too.
32, 50 cent, equal liberty.
I'm looking
Yeah,
at some of my
easy.
stuff. 29 fours. Wow, if I do not spike head, if I don't file some of this stuff, I'm not going to have room to even do the auction in here. Okay.
ATS. What do you mean by that? I don't know what you mean by that. He got done kind of dirty at Bob's at one time.
Who said that? Oh,
ATS.
18. Really? What happened? Because
Yeah,
Bob is usually very good about making up anything that you're not
yeah.
happy with.
Unless you just lost. You know what I
No, I
mean?
don't. I don't think that's ATS. So
Yeah. Because there's times there I haven't won nights, and you too, Ida, right?
that's right. I'm getting
That's
smarter.
gambling.
That's right. I'm getting smarter though because I'm saying like, okay, I'm not winning anything, so I'm gone.
Yeah. Hey, have you seen Nina around?
Not forever.
Abandoned
Wow.
item.
Been to night a few times later. They took it away from me and gave it to a
I
regular.
bend.
Oh, that's no bueno.
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't. Were you late on the chat? You know what I mean? Something he goes by the chat, doesn't he, Ida?
yeah, yeah. That's all they can do because
It goes by her screen. I
well,
don't know.
this
I don't
um
know.
1832. Oh, is there an 1832? Oh,
1832. Oh, what?
I'm just trying to. I'm
Oh,
reading
50-cent
AZ's.
piece. Could it be a
Yeah.
Walker?
Well, no, it would be a capped bust, but I didn't think that.
Oh, 1832.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't think that there were any minted in New Orleans. Hmm.
I said peace dollar with full liberty.
No, they. I think he meant peace. A piece. PIE.
Oh, okay. It was 3 or 4 minutes later that someone asked about it. Oh, ATS, I guarantee you. I know Bob and Diana, and I guarantee you that that was something overlooked. That's
Confused.
not normal for them.
I'm confused, AZ. Just you do mean just 1832?
Yeah, you should have just messaged them ATS and see what they said. That's all. Maybe she would have showed you a screenshot or something.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Hmm.
They're pretty good about it. They don't want to
They don't,
lose people.
they don't want to lose anybody. No,
Yeah, they don't want to lose anybody. And they're not. To me, they're not crooks.
no, I
Like
don't
a
think
lot of
so.
people. Yeah, like a lot of people are out there. They're not like that. To me, they're not.
No, they're not. I guarantee you, they're not.
Yeah, that's what
They're
I
really
mean.
good. Good.
That's why I don't mind going there and getting stuff. And they're quick on shipping, real quick.
Yeah. As soon as you pay it, they ship it out.
Yeah, exactly. I get a tracking number right after I pay.
This is and Morgan.
AZ,
ATS,
I
sorry.
need AZ. You gotta clarify for me, AZ.
Sorry, ATS. I don't know.
Big message them. Didn't agree with it, but Bob made the decision. That sucks.
What can is there anything that I can do to
No,
make it better?
Ida Herring.
Yeah,
Paula
no.
Bloom.
Not everything in this world is your problem.
Right.
Come
Was
on.
this how long ago was this ATS? Was it a while ago?
Come on, ATS, give him another chance at it. Look at that little cracko.
That's a clash-o.
The cracko.
That's a clash.
It's a clash cracko. uh,
Good morning,
Surely.
Charles.
Morning, Charles.
Oh, it's pretty though. It's a very pretty coin.
Very pretty, very pretty.
Okay, we're gonna go through some cents this morning. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and open one here.
I'm sorry, ATS.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
too
I
bad.
hate that. Oh my goodness, what a mess. Hang on.
Morning, Ashes.
Morning, Ashes. Anyone see the CC? I
Morning.
did. I saw it. What are the possibilities?
What? Oh,
The
the.
CCAC meeting.
Mm-hmm.
Some of it. I kind of scrolled quickly through it because it was a lot of stuff I had no interest in.
Yeah, I like these 2000s. I don't like those either.
You know what it did make me I thought of though while the meeting was going on was why isn't the when is the Olympics?
I don't know.
Is that 2026? When is the Olympics?
Uh, yes, because it's every 2 years after the
Right. So
Summer Olympics.
why aren't there any coins for 2026 for the Olympics?
I don't know. I don't
I don't
know.
know either.
You got a
Yeah, it's
point
every
there,
two
Paula.
years and 2 years. Then after this one, it's 2 years and the summer one. Yeah, it's like that.
Yeah.
It's actually every 4 years, but it goes
For
two
the
years.
winter, 4 year for the winter, right?
Yeah, everyone is 4 years, but 2 year it interlines 2 years in increments. You know what I'm
Summer,
saying?
winter, summer, winter, summer, winter, summer, winter.
Yeah, yeah. So when the
Yeah.
summer comes, the winter comes afterwards, and then
But it's a summer
I don't know.
Olympics. It's a
Yeah,
summer Olympics in LA, right?
in LA in 28.
In 28. Okay, then that's what I okay, that was what I was wondering. Thank you. 28. All right.
Yeah, because
That's why there so
didn't they
that's
just
why
have
there
the
aren't any coins in 2026 for the Olympics. Thank
didn't
you.
they just have the Olympic didn't they just have the Olympics last year?
I have not a clue. I haven't watched the Olympics in
It's
forever.
28. Water possibility says 28 too.
Yeah. So that would be why there aren't any Olympic coins next year. Okay.
Next year would be the winter ones.
Yeah, but that's not the ones in the United States.
Oh, okay, I got you. Right,
Yeah. In America.
right. Yeah, it's back in LA, you said, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Paula, you see me turning these over so we can look at the back too.
I do. I sure
And
do, Ida. But
you're going slow enough.
I am going slow.
No, that's good.
there you go. Stab. Wow. Yeah.
Get rid of these.
In Paris. The Winter Olympics is in Paris.
And this.
I need coffee.
76.
Yeah, just go on. Move along. Don't have to
Yeah.
look at every single one.
No.
Oh, come on, Paula. Okay. I'm, I'm killing the shield. I'm not looking at those.
I do that a lot too, except for
Move
some.
along.
I
Next.
don't. I don't. All right. Well, let's see if we can find one Paula likes to look at.
Well, Ida, some aren't worth looking at. That's what she's saying.
I know. Oh,
Mm,
look, that's a broken O.
mm,
Above the D.
mm.
Is that just a scratch?
Above the D, probably. Yeah.
I don't see nothing. Looks
Okay,
like
look
it's
at all
stuck to the
that.
grease, though. It is
Yeah.
stuck to the grease. I think. I don't know. That rim looks a little bit rolled, so it could be a dryer coin.
Hmm.
Let's see the other side.
Too late. I dropped it.
Mm.
Yeah.
I did. I dropped it on the floor. Here it is.
Good morning, James.
All right, here's the other side.
Yeah. That's uh that's a dryer coin.
Okay. So we'll look at that one or that one.
So, Paula, would a dryer coin the rim be wider?
Sometimes, not always. Sometimes it
Okay.
just flattens out and sometimes it rolls up.
What
Okay.
are the
So,
possibilities, Charles?
um, so there's dryer
Scotty
coins,
and
washer
James?
coins, coins from vending machines. Like they're all lumped into that. So dryer coin is just kind of a catch-all word. It
Right.
doesn't it doesn't always mean that it was in a dryer. What it means is that it was at some point stuck in some type of rotational device.
Right.
Um,
Yeah, I got
that one I said it was a dryer coin because I do think it's a legit like dryer coin because the details were soft and mushy
it. Yeah.
and blurred and the rim was rolled up. So, but if it's just stuck in like a washing machine sometimes or some other type of like a vending machine like the mechanism on a vending machine, the rim can be just flattened and
Okay.
so then it will look wider.
Okay. I got you.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That's a big
Thanks.
that's a big old plating blister there on that D.
Yeah, that's nothing. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
On eBay, it would be a RPM.
Oh brother.
Yeah, it would be for sure.
And one of a kind.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or a new discovery. Could be a new
Yeah.
discovery. You didn't think
Yeah.
of that, did you?
That one too.
Boy, let me tell you something. I don't know if you guys watched Robin's Secret last night. They're a hoot. They do a little chitty chat thing. I think they said they're going to try to do it like every I don't know once a month or every 2 weeks or something. But anyway, called Bullion and Beyond. Bullion and Beyond. Um, they were talking about the 2025 cents, right? Of course they were. Who is it? Anyway, and then people in chat started saying that they were selling boxes of 2024 cents for like a way exorbitant prices, like $300 for a box for 2024 cents. Now
Holy
there is
cow.
there is nothing special about the 2024 cents. Nothing. But if you go on eBay, you will see that that is true. People are buying these boxes of 2024 cents for
Why?
outrage because they are panicking
See what Scotty said?
because they are uninformed and they think that it's the end of the cent and so they are just buying up these boxes of 2024 cents and it's crazy.
Jesus.
I should go to my bank and see if I can find
I know.
some.
I should try to get a 2024 box now
Listen,
because
I
they're
am
out
not
around
gonna
here.
say I'm gonna say one thing, and then I won't say another thing. I can't control what you sell. I can't control your moral compass. None of
Aren't you
that.
glad?
But no,
Paula, I
I
wouldn't
would.
sell it for that much. I wouldn't sell it
Well,
for that.
so here's like, I mean, I didn't say anything. Rob said, "Oh, I've got 4 boxes. I'm going to put them up tomorrow," and he probably will because he's going to capitalize on it because that's capitalism. You capitalize on people's naivete.
That's right, Jason.
Um, and it's unfortunate. It is. I don't agree with it. I absolutely am not gonna like. I mean, he wants to make a buck, But if you see a friend of yours going to buy a box of 2024 cents for $300, stop them.
No
If you are a
kidding.
friend, stop them.
Oh, I would.
Um, and that's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty. That's
Morally, I don't agree with it. I think that people are going because they're going to lose money. They're
Yep.
going to lose money,
Hey, hey,
and
Bob.
in a big way. But so
Hey,
okay.
Bob. My buddy Bob Davis is in. Hey, Bob.
Hey, Bob Davis. I know that you're
Bob.
only friend in this whole world, Joe.
Good.
That's right. My only
Good
one.
morning. Good morning,
Well,
Bob.
you have
We
to,
are
but I don't claim you.
we are looking at coins this morning.
Isn't it
Just
good that we can laugh about it?
it is. Well, we're
No,
grown.
I
That's
understand.
why
I
we are
understand. I
grown
understand.
ups, Joe.
Yamawat?
We're grown ups.
Yeah, I know. Exactly. I understand what you're saying about the pennies. I understand.
It's just unfortunate.
I
I
I
feel
couldn't
just
justify I couldn't justify selling it for $300-$400.
I guess that's capitalism, but it's
Yeah,
I
but
as a as an educator in this hobby and someone who wants to promote the hobby, um, I can't agree with it because I think a lot of the people that are paying those prices for those boxes are new to the hobby and they don't understand, and so they will not be staying in the hobby when those boxes go back down to $25 a box.
what are the 25s going for if those are going for
Oh,
three, four
well,
hundred?
they're going for outrageous prices too. I mean, I can
Yeah.
understand that a little bit more just because we don't even, I mean, at this point, we don't, it's only February. They have minted them for like a month. Um, and so you can't look at the mintage numbers and go, oh my gosh, they've only minted 242 million of them when normally
Morning,
they
Nana.
mint like in the last couple of
Morning,
years
Nana.
3-4 billion.
Right.
But it's only February. You know, we still
Yep.
have the majority of the year to go. So I don't know.
Yeah, you got 10 more months to go.
And they're freaking shield scents. They are not gonna last. Like you want to go. Like I see. So what Rob is doing is like him and Charlani every time they go to the bank, he picks up a box of scents, and he just keeps them because I don't. He says like um, in case they do discontinue the scent. Well, even if they do, I don't think he's in his lifetime is ever going to see the scent not in circulation.
I've said that same thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
I don't think we'll ever see it.
but he wants to save them so that he has something to coin roll hunt. You know, okay.
Yep.
He's paying face value for them and whatever. But
Yep.
um,
Yeah, I
I mean, I
understand
don't.
that bit.
I don't think it's going to be in any of our lifetimes that we won't see the scent in circulation. Who knows, though? Anything could happen. They could do a major buyback program and buy them back for a couple cents a piece and get them completely out of circulation. I don't know. But
If
they
they
would.
did that, would you do it?
I don't know. I think that they would almost have to demonetize them, right? And they haven't
No.
done that with anything. So
Right.
I don't think. I think the half cent may be demonetized, but I'm not even sure about that. Um, I'm not sure that we have demonetized any of our coins or currency.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
trying to think. I don't think we have.
they rendered
Current.
them obsolete, but I don't think that they have demonetized them. Morning, Matt T. Same with beanies and Furbies. Yep. I just sold my mom was a huge Beanie Baby collector, and forever I saved all of her Beanie Babies, and a few years back I ended up just selling them in the garage sale for 50 cents a piece. I kept a
Wow.
couple of them. Like the Princess Di one. I kept a couple of them,
Yeah,
but
those things
That's
you
so
can get
smart.
it a lot when you
Yeah.
start collecting stuff.
Aren't some of those worth something?
no, no.
No.
There's
I
very
thought they
few of them. There's a few that have like errors on the tags and stuff like that. But
Oh, I
I
didn't know
don't.
that.
Yeah, I don't even remember what they were. But no, there's people that think that they're worth a million gazillion dollars still, but they're really not. So I had all of the teeny beanies from McDonald's still in the little packages. I got rid of those too. So
I still got the Elf ones from Burger King.
do you?
Yes,
uh,
because I loved Elf. I loved that show.
I love
And I
that.
used to
Oh,
go to Burger King, get all those little toys from them.
Joe has at least two friends, your wife and you. Well, that's good, Bob. That's good. You're definitely earned your spot in heaven.
Yeah, I try to tell him that when he comes in.
That's right.
oh my goodness,
Oh
Paula.
my goodness. Good morning, K Titus. Konnichiwa.
Morning, guys. Great.
Oh,
Yeah,
we are going
Kappa.
through for you guys that are just coming in. Good morning, great. God's great. Um, we are just going through a few rolls of pennies this morning.
Yes, there is absolutely nothing wrong with capitalism, Bob Davis. We are a capitalist society, absolutely. But when my problem with it comes when somebody else gets hurt by it.
Mhm.
When you making a profit causes somebody else pain.
Yeah.
What about the $2 gold coin, Bob?
What about the $2 gold coin? I like it. Gold's good.
Oh yeah.
I think right now is probably a great time to buy gold coins because I think that the premium and the gold value have kind of met each other for some gold coins.
Don't you think the better thing to buy is the 90 percenters?
Oh no, do we
Because
have
most of the
$2
time you
gold
can get
coins?
them
I
at
don't think we
spot.
have $2 gold coins. Do we have $2.50 gold coins?
Hang on, I'll be right back.
Oh, you're talking about the $2 demonetized. I know what you're talking about. I don't. So they discontinued it, but I don't think
Wow.
I mean, I don't think that any of our coins have ever been demonetized. I know that it's been like they discontinued the 2 cent, the 3 cent, the half cent, the $2 gold, the what else? Was it the $2 gold? When was it Roosevelt that changed the?
Okay,
Anyway,
sorry.
I don't know all that. I only
I
know
don't know
some
either.
stuff. I have to look stuff up, but yeah, I don't know. But I don't think that any of it's ever been demonetized. Silver is it? Gold is at $29.44.89. That's great.
It's over 29. Wow.
That doesn't do me any good because the higher it gets, the less I can buy. So
Yeah, me too.
I want it to drop. Come back to me and tell me when it's fallen below 30. Yeah. Only reason that matters is if you want to sell it, right?
Yep.
But Silver Secret. So actually, Rob, I got a lesson. He's like, listen here, Missy. He said, Paula, listen here, Missy. No, he didn't say that, but that's what I heard in my head. He said, he said, he said it was the same thing. So he said years ago he had a complete set of baseball cards. He was only missing one baseball card assigned to Mickey Mantle. And he had an opportunity to buy it, but he thought it was too high. So he was waiting for it to go down, and it never went down. And then he had an opportunity a few years later to buy another one. Same thing. He didn't buy it because he thought it would go, he could get it at a better price. And it didn't. Just continued to go up. So he said it's the same thing with gold. If you wait to buy it because you think it's going to go down, you may never have an opportunity again to buy it at this price. But I still can't afford it, so it doesn't matter. I said,
Yeah, if you
hey, I said, suck it, Rob. I didn't
you
say
watch
that either.
did
You
you
say
watch
baloney?
I said,
yeah,
below me.
did you watch Seekers and Coin Cruise video when
No.
Keith said he bought his car by selling his gold, and if he waited 2 months he would have not used maybe a quarter of his gold instead of how much gold he used because it went up.
Well, that's the same with kind of anything, right? That's,
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
yeah. So sometimes you can't wait, though. Sometimes you just need to buy a car.
Right. I wonder what date that is. What is that?
That's in
32?
1909. I'm sure.
Probably a 10
1909.
or a
That would
20.
be
But $3 coins in the 80s. Found out later that they're omegas. Anything now, the omegas, they do. They do bring just as much. Yep.
There's nothing exciting to look at on the back of these wheat pennies.
You
Do you
never know,
still
Ida.
do you still have them, Matt T? Because those are cool. You guys never figured out who did it, but they made them from 22 karat gold, so they were a little more yellow than a real coin. Yeah, I don't know that much about them. I know that
What's an
Frostbite did it.
omega?
I know that Frostbite did a thing on them.
Gotta look for doubling on the 17th, Ida. Well, you don't have it, but I'm just saying you gotta look for
You don't have it.
No, you don't have it, but you gotta look for doubling on the 17th.
Okay, okay. There's another 1909. What do you think?
So here, I'll read this to you, Ida. The Omega is a counterfeit coin. 1882 $3 U.S. gold coin. It has a little Omega symbol on it, and it's one of the most famous counterfeit pieces. But let's see what it says. So those $3 gold pieces were unpopular and seldom circulated by the denomination's final decade. Mintages ranged from low of merely 500 pieces to a high of 6,000 coins. Yada, yada, yada. So it says
It's a yada yada yada.
counterfeits are not especially common, but there are some well-known fakes out there.
Yeah, I never heard of them.
Neither did I.
Okay. Well, this article doesn't tell much about it. It just says that it is a common counterfeit. It has a little omega symbol. So-called omega fake, $3 name for the Greek letter, whatever that letter is, omega, that the counterfeiter used to mark his or her handiwork. The omega counterfeiter is best known for high-quality 1907 high-relief St. Gaudens double eagle fakes, but several other series were targeted, including the 1882 $3. And it's right inside, on the $3, it's right inside the R of, I think the R of Liberty.
I think this is the 1943.
Let's see.
What do y'all think?
What was the Mr. What?
1943?
Yeah, no.
Looks like a 19.
Oh, come on, guys. What's your sense of adventure?
So here I will, let's see. I'll put this in the chat. This link. Okay, a counterfeiter known by the Greek leader Omega, that he or she or they used to mark their work. Perhaps the most famous counterfeits are the 1907 St. Gaudens High Relief Double Eagle, $20 gold coin, and the 1882 Indian Head $3 gold. The Omega counterfeiter also made fake Indian Head $10 eagles dated 1910, 1326, and additional $3 gold pieces dated 1874 and 1878. On the $3, the Omega appears in the R of the word Liberty. On the 1907 High Relief Double Eagle, the maker's mark is held in the claw of the reverse eagle. Yeah. So copy. Let me.
That's a good marker to know.
1919.
Whoops. Get out of there. I'm looking for the chat.
Look, there's an S. 19S.
Okay. There's a link if you guys want to still have them someplace. That's awesome, Matt T. There is a link.
1918. It's a smushed 8.
Yeah, it's pretty
Is there any
interesting.
dates you guys want to look at? There's a who knows. I don't know what that is. In 1911, got a hole in his chin. See his chin? He's got a hole in his chin. Yo, y'all. Hey, Great Scott.
Morning, Great Scott.
Morning, Great Scott.
1919.
Got a lot of 19s.
Yeah.
Terrible date.
I was going to say, they must have made a lot of those, because I get a lot of those, too.
Yeah.
1920.
Okay, I can't look at this very much longer. It's making me kind of queasy.
It's making you queasy?
Uh-huh.
Okay, close your eyes.
Okay, I will.
2004.
I'll just look at the chat.
That's a big switch.
Yeah. I got bored with the teens, so I put them back in the tube.
They gave me a readout of the gold content is actually more than 90% gold, or almost 95%. Well, there's nothing wrong with that, Matt T.
Ida, when I first started, when I was finding the 13s and the 19s, and I was getting so excited.
I know. That's why I have tubes of them.
Yeah, I was getting so excited. It's like, wow, this is cool.
Look how old this one is.
Yeah.
Exactly. Now I'm like, really?
Yeah,
And
exactly.
it doesn't take me long. I'm already bored of looking at these shield pennies here. Because that's all they are.
Yeah, so everybody make sure you run out and buy a whole box of 2024s of them. Because they're
And you heard it first right here.
so much fun to have and look through.
Sorry.
Make sure you store them in a hermetically sealed
Yeah.
safe.
All right.
Don't feed them after midnight. Don't give them any water.
It kills me when you drop them. They don't sound like anything.
Because they aren't anything.
I
Really.
know. It's like I go, look at it. This is horrible.
No, they're bad. They're bad. All right, let me see if I can show you some of the stuff that.
And the mintages on the rest of the even if they stopped this making the scent today, it would not change the mintages on previous years at all. So it's not going to change anything. There will still be just as many out there for you to buy and look through as there were yesterday.
And 10
So
years
I
ago.
don't. When people say it's gonna increase the value, no, I don't think so. Because there's still going to be nothing's going to change about them. The mintages aren't going to change. Nothing. The only thing that's going to change is more of them may come out of the woodwork. So we may see populations like PCGS populations increasing because people will think that they're going to increase, so they'll take them out of their collections and they'll start selling them.
And that is mine.
The market may get flooded with them. So it may have the opposite effect.
That's going to be an auction.
So G.I. Joe.
I don't know what it is. Special Force Military Soldier.
Well, what's special about it?
I don't ask me.
Okay.
I know nothing about it.
Well, somebody must have sent it for some reason. Like
Well,
it must be old or.
Yeah, it's old. Yeah, it's old. Oh, it doesn't. I don't see a date, but I can tell it's old.
I am still traumatized from when I was a child. My grandmother. I was a tomboy. I think I've told you guys that before. I still kind of am. But so one year for Christmas, my sweet Grandma Beach, Minnie Beach, that was her name, Minnie Beach, sweet Minnie Beach. She bought all of us kids. She didn't have a dime to rub, 2 dimes to rub together. She was poor. But she bought all of us kids Christmas gifts. And my girl cousins got Barbies, and my boy cousins got G.I. Joes. But I also got a G.I. Joe. I was traumatized. I was so upset that I got a G.I. Joe instead of a Barbie doll. Oh, it's like Braden getting that spatula that year. My little grandson and his spatula.
I don't know if these are silver or what. I should look.
Action Men are very, very collectible, especially in original boxes like that. Oh, well, okay. Good to know. I wish we had more information on it so we could put information on the spreadsheet.
Yeah, these are 24 karat gold over silver, and that's an Ida, and that's Ida. Okay, those are going in the. Oh, this is pretty. This is going in the auction from Shane. If I can get it out of the thing to show you.
So we don't have any information about that GI Joe thing. Oh, that's pretty.
Mm-mm.
Who sent
I
it to
like
you?
the reverse.
This is some of the stuff that Shane put
No,
together.
the GI Joe. Who sent you the?
Shane did.
Well, can you ask him to give
Well,
us
he
some
doesn't know.
information?
He just won it over. He won it at
Oh,
Bob.
you got it from Bob then.
Yeah, he did.
Well, does Bob have any information about it?
He
No,
might. You never know
mm-mm,
it. Bob might know a little bit about it.
I doubt it. And I don't see any kind of anything in there except he's got rubber boots on. They're kind of cool.
The
Well,
date's not way in the corner on the bottom.
$5 doll. It could be a $5,000 doll.
Well, it was a $3 initial doll, and it was reduced to $1 something. Um, I don't know. I don't know how you would tell.
That's what I was
Way
looking at.
in the back in the corner, maybe on the bottom.
Mm-mm.
No date
Yes,
down
there
there.
are, Greg Scott. There are a ton of fakes. If you want, if anybody wants to know more information on them, let me know. Could get you information on
Polyfet.
die markers and stuff. Hmm?
See the poly.
Polyfect. I've never heard of that.
Either have I.
Mm-mm.
Hmm.
I was gonna research.
I am right now. That's what I'm doing.
I know. I could tell.
It just doesn't
Um,
say anything on it. It's fully articulated figurine, approximately.
is it anatomically correct?
Well, that I don't know,
Well, here's some on eBay.
and that I'm not checking either.
Special Forces military doll. Oh, look at that. $180?
Wow.
Is it the
Wow.
same one, Paula?
Well, there's three of them, but there's three. Let's see, it says 11.5 inch Special Forces military soldier figures, $180.
Divided by three,
Um,
right? 'Cause that's one.
Mm.
Here's one. Okay, wait. Here's one for $13. This one looks like it might be closer to what that one is.
Figures.
The box is kind of chewed up.
So this one.
Yeah. But here is the
Does anybody know what this is?
Collector Series Special Forces.
I have no clue.
I don't know.
I have no clue either, but it was in this stuff.
What is it?
This. Do you know what that is?
Looks like flowers. It looks like some kind of art piece.
I thought it was like a candle holder at first, but then it was
Shotgun
small on the
flowers,
bottom. Isn't it?
Scott says.
Too small on the bottom.
Flowers.
Let's see what this is.
Shotgun flowers made out of shotgun shells.
Yeah, it's a shotgun shell. In 1961 Canadian. I don't know if this is silver or what.
It might be 61.
Yeah.
Didn't they go to six? Didn't they go longer than ours for silver?
63. I don't know.
What is it?
61 Canadian.
Oh, that's pretty. What is that? An annex holder? What is that holder?
Um,
Gosh, I
okay.
hope we have some descriptions of this stuff.
We don't own any of this stuff. It's just stuff. Shane told Bob to put together $200 worth of stuff and send it to St. Jude's. So Bob just took stuff out of everywhere.
That's
Oh,
gonna make it.
do you got your hands in your face right now?
I'm not. Look, whatever. I'm not gonna say anything.
Hey, look, here's
I'll
a.
let. I'll make sure that I'm not auctioning those items off.
Taking a break.
Yeah, too frustrating.
Well, Paula, can you imagine what it's like for me? And I'm sitting here thinking, is Amanda going to come back at me on this? So, this is going to be the rule. If there's anything that does not have a good description and nobody knows it off the top of their head, it's going to be sold as is.
You know what, Ida? I don't know if this is a good idea or not, but that box that he sent you, and you said he told Bob to put $200 worth.
Yeah.
Why don't you just start the whole auction off at $200 with everything in the box?
Because that comes back on us, Joe. Were you
Does
not
it?
at the
Does
auction
it?
last year when people were saying,
Yeah,
"Well, what's in it? Well, is it silver?
yeah,
What's the blah blah blah?" Like,
yeah,
I mean,
yeah. You're
it
right. I didn't think of that. You're right.
it was so frustrating. Amanda and I were like shaking. It was
Yeah.
so
No, I
every
Where's
understand.
single
Stacy?
item. Well, what is it? What's the vintage? What is it? Silver?
Yeah,
Who is it by? Is it graded?
yeah.
What's the grading company? All that
I
stuff. And
didn't.
that we're going to
I
get
didn't
that
think.
this year too. We're going to get it this year. And I'm just going to tell people the person did not, it was requested that they send a description with every item. They failed to do that. If you want it, then you have to do your own research because
Yeah.
we don't have
I didn't
time.
think it. I didn't think it at first. I know.
Yeah,
You're right.
we don't have
You're
time
right.
to research stuff. So, no, I get it. It's a good idea, Joe. It really is. If people weren't so like, you know, I don't know. It could
Yeah.
be fun for somebody to buy a mystery box, but
Yeah. That's the grab bag. It's up for
uh-huh.
grabs. We don't know what's in it, but it's
What
worth
the
at
heck
least two
is
hundred
this?
dollars. I don't know.
A U.S. Marines. No idea what this is. Uh, this is the front of it.
Oh my gosh, you have to ship that?
Oh, I have a lot of stuff here. I have to ship it. Shipping's going to be astronomical
Yeah,
this year. I'm sure.
we're gonna have to get some shipping money. And
I have no idea what this is. It doesn't
I
come
know,
up
Ashes. It's
hard.
okay. We get it. It's fine.
What's Ashley saying?
But he's sad he can't be there to help. I know you are.
Oh, it'll be okay. We'll figure it out.
I had to take my truck in this morning.
But anyway, that's some of the stuff that's going in that. No idea what they
so,
are.
so what was that? A puzzle or a game, Ida? What was
I have
it?
no
It's
idea.
little
It
cars,
had
it looks like.
cars in it.
Hmm.
Oh,
Um, here's a few silver things here. The thing that the other thing that people send me in silver um, rounds and things, and they don't put them in anything. They just send them in, and so I have to find some capsules or a sleeve or something to put them in. So that's another thing that
Do
I
you
have.
need sleeve? Do you need the coin sleeves like?
I Joe, I don't know what I need yet. So far, I'm doing okay.
Well, let
Um,
me know if you need anything, any of that supply stuff, because I got a ton of stuff here. I could send you if you need it.
uh, I just bought a whole bunch of. Paula, here's that little guardian angel thing.
Oh my gosh, I love that.
Now
Yeah,
that's not real. That's not real gold, right?
yes, it is.
It is.
Yeah. Hmm.
It's like
Oh, I thought you.
1/100th of
I think we
something.
went over that. Yeah, I think we
Hmm.
went over that. Yeah, it's like a
Let me
gold
see.
back.
It's going right in my wallet.
It's
Yep.
1/1000th of an ounce.
Yeah. It's like the gold backs, right?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Still cool.
But anyway, I think they're neat looking.
They are.
Um, anyway, I just bought some 2.5 gallon bags because some things are too big, to go in the other bags that I'm
Hmm.
using. So I just bought. See, I don't think uh, people, you don't realize the expense of the bags, the shipping material, the capsules and stuff to put them in. What else expense do we have? Um,
Shipping itself.
and the shipping, yeah. And see, I get this. Now, what the heck is this?
Just gold flakes.
It's gold foil that's like been
Yeah, they're just
it's
gold flakes. It's
That's what
nothing.
I'm
They're
saying.
worth
What
like they're
that's
worth like
it's a
$2.
novelty.
Yeah,
yeah,
nothing. Worth a
but
dollar, $2, if that.
maybe,
Yeah,
but
that's what you get out of Goldschlager.
It is, yeah.
and anyway, that's why I'm putting a lot of the stuff that I buy and put in here.
A lot
This
of
is
times it comes in like an oil or some kind of liquid that they,
yeah, that's not that's
yeah.
All right, Mike.
this
Morning,
is a
Mike. Congratulations on your win last night.
What do you win now?
what you in, Mike?
He won a $50 from Rob.
Yeah, oh,
You are
They
one
asked
lucky
what
man.
they asked what. Well, it was a trivia question.
happy, Chappy.
And the funny thing is you got a bunch of a bunch of stackers in there and stuff, and it took a while for the right answer to come up. It was what is the symbol and the atomic weight for gold? What is the atomic symbol and weight or number, not weight, number? What is the
Oh,
atomic
number.
symbol and number for gold?
The number, I have no clue.
Don't say anything, Mike. Schleiss. They did the same thing too. They're like, is it Schleiss or is it Schleiss? No, it's Schleiss. I was yelling, it's Schleiss.
And nobody was hearing you.
Come on, you guys. Let's go. Okay, there you go. After Google
79?
search, what is it? Yeah,
79?
AG 79. There were all kinds of answers too. It was like all over the board. Seeker's like, I'm going to give you a question. I know you guys can Google, but some of you may know this before, you may know it off the top of your head, so you won't have to Google. And it's like, nope, everybody had to Google.
Nobody knew what it was, huh?
Nobody knew what it was. Mm-mm.
Well, the number would be hard.
I didn't know what it was, but I'm not a
Yeah, I did.
stacker, so
Yeah, I had no clue.
All right, let me see what we have thus far. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have about 12 pieces of silver in the silver box. That's about it.
no, it's AG79,
Well, we don't have much gold either.
right? AG79, is that right? I don't know, maybe. Let's see. Atomic
That's what they put in.
atomic
All right, Paula.
symbol.
I gotta jump. I gotta jump down. I gotta run inside for a minute.
Okay.
Okay, we'll give you a
I'll
minute or
see you
two
guys.
again.
Have a good day.
You too.
Oh, for gold. Whoops. It is 79. Oh, it says AU. Is it AU? AU 79? Maybe it's AU 79 then. AU 79. I don't know. Spike Schleich, what's the answer? I don't know. Mike Schleich.
I'm gonna let Mike
On the
answer it.
periodic table. AU 79. Is it AU 79?
Good morning, Lainey.
My daughter-in-law. You're irritating me. Go somewhere else.
Paula, you need to look at Stefan's spreadsheet
It is
because if you have any
87.
questions, now's the time to find out.
No. I mean, I've asked you and you don't know.
Well,
I
I don't know what
don't
you're
know.
talking about.
I just asked you. I asked you stuff about that stuff that was just sent in.
Oh well, that I can't.
If right, if
I
people
can't
don't
do.
send you the description, then you don't know. And we don't have time to look stuff up at this point, so people are just going to have to.
Mm-hmm.
AU 79. AU 79. Yeah. AU. I thought Charles. Sorry, Charles. AU 79. Okay. I don't know. Got 2 nickels though. A buffalo nickel. A real no mint mark. Casey. No mint mark doesn't mean anything. Okay. When a coin doesn't have a mint mark, most of the time it means it was minted in Philadelphia.
Well, you don't have one either.
So, and Philadelphia didn't put their mint mark on any buffalo nickels.
We have a lot of belt buckles too.
Yes, we do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and there's no silver in buffalo nickels either. The only nickels are the Silver War nickels.
Mm-hmm. Good morning, silver selling machine. Casey, good morning.
The Silver War nickels. It's the one from the 1940s. The buffalo is on the other side. There are no nickels from the 1940s with the buffalo. There's no nickels in 1940s with the buffalo. All the nickels in the 40s have Monticello on the reverse. Oh, well, you said it's the one from the 1940s. The buffalo is on the other. Oh, the buffalo is on the other one. I read side. Sorry. I read it's on the other side. So, nickels, I did read it wrong, Nana. Not the first time. Won't
Hi,
be the
Nana.
last. Two different nickels. So Silver War nickels will always have the big mint mark above Monticello on the reverse. Halfway between 42, 43, 44, and 45. But they will always have the big mint mark, large mint mark above Monticello. And it's the first year of the Jefferson nickel with a P mint mark. I love them too. Regret selling 4 of them. Well, you can pick them back up for cheap.
Yeah, I was going to say they're not very expensive.
No. Nope. You can buy mint state examples, graded examples for pretty cheap.
Uh-oh. So here's that back up before I lose it. That is what is that? 1947, 1946, 1946.
War nickels are awesome. They're awesome.
1944.
War nickels filtered. I want to see a 35% silver nickel with a giant W, right? That would be awesome, huh?
46.
Got one of them with a buffalo and a war nickel and a skull gram for $5. Got one of them with the buffalo. So you got a buffalo nickel and a war nickel and a skull gram for $5. Okay.
Here's a war nickel, 1943. The P.
Perfect condition. No date, perfect condition. So Casey, you can't have a
44.
buffalo nickel with no date in perfect condition. You can have a buffalo nickel with no date that's been polished. But the date, if it has no date, that means the date's been worn off. So
We have 2 S's that are war nickels.
the mint should have done that in 2020 with the special nickels. Yeah, no kidding. They never even finished the nickels. We didn't get what was it, the uncirculated one that we didn't get? The W, the uncirculated W? What are the possibilities? They ripped us off. They never finished that series.
Well, how come they didn't finish the series?
You can't have a 1970 S war nickel, Casey. There's no such thing. I don't know why they didn't. Because it was during COVID, and I think that they kind of shut a lot of stuff down. And so they didn't finish the nickels. We had the proof, the reverse proof, and the uncirculated for the cent the year before. Then we had the proof, the reverse proof, but didn't get the uncirculated for the nickels in 2020.
Wow.
No. Well, I know, me too, Eric.
Hmm. I wonder if they will. I
I
meant an
meant
S
S
1970. Yeah.
1970. Yeah, they didn't make more, only made more nickels and halfway through 42, 43, 44, and 45.
I don't know. I like the buffalo nickels.
I like the buffalo nickels. I'm
I don't care for
not a
the other
fan of the
nickels.
Jefferson. Unless it has a variety or an error on it.
Mm-hmm.
So you have a 1970S Jefferson nickel, Casey. Do you have the 1970S proof Jefferson nickel, or do you have the 1970S business strike Jefferson nickel? Because they made both. Didn't they? On 2025. Yeah, another one nickel.
Hmm.
Only make a nickel. That's true, Eric. But which one? The proof or the business strike?
And they're hard to tell apart, I think.
No, none. They shouldn't be.
Well, I mean, because they're so old now.
They still shouldn't be.
They're not
First,
pretty and shiny anymore.
proofs would be.
Well, yeah, I guess proofs would be. Let's see what this says.
Now, you should easily be able to tell the difference between a proof especially in 1970.
Yeah, here's a box of nickels. Let's see what they are. 1942, 40, 41, 43, 44, 46, 49, 51, all the way to
Heck if I know, he says, heck if I know.
um 2020D. That's a pretty shiny one. What would be in there?
They are, Great Scott. They are finalized.
No.
I mean, I don't know whether, okay, so CCAC has voted on the, oh, that's so cool. Has voted on the recommended designs, right? So it's up to the Secretary of the Treasury to approve them, but they always approve them. So in fact, if I had to guess, the dies are being made already. But that's just my guess. They may even be striking some of the coins.
If I don't find me somebody to cut my hair pretty soon, I'm
What's
gonna
wrong with
cut
your
it.
hairdresser?
She can't do it anymore.
Why?
She had a pretty bad car wreck.
Oh no.
So her daughter called me and said she's just not going to be able to drive anymore or do hair anymore.
Oh no. Oh, that's so sad.
It is sad, but
Was she the one that was in the hospital when I was there?
probably because she's
It
been
was rear-ended and they really, really bad.
could have been because she's been in several wrecks. I don't remember, but she
Well,
could
this
have
one
been.
was really, they were
It could
really
have been. She could have been. Poor baby. Such a sweet lady too. Oh my gosh.
She was really sweet. Well,
Mhm.
she's not gone.
No, she's really sweet.
She's very sweet.
And when her daughter called me, I had COVID, so I couldn't go see her. So maybe next week I'll go see her.
Is she home now?
Yeah, she's home.
Yeah.
I need someone to cut my hair too.
Um,
Called an ambulance for an asthma attack. Oh man.
is there somebody that she would recommend?
No.
Who cuts her hair?
She does.
Oh, well, that doesn't help you.
Mm-mm. Well, my sister-in-law has a lady that
Oh,
is here in Quitman, and
both of
I've
them.
called her twice. She hasn't been at the shop since I don't know last Monday or Tuesday. She wasn't, so I don't know if she is today. But I left her a message, and she didn't call me back. So
Yeah. They can. What are the possibilities? I have yet to see it happen. So, I mean, maybe you have seen it happen, but I haven't seen them. I haven't seen the Secretary of the Treasury. I've only seen the Secretary of the Treasury go with the designs they recommended. So, I hope they don't change it. I like the dime. I like the dime design. I don't know. They're coming out with some. I didn't see what are the possibilities. Maybe you saw what the final word was on that, but are they really going to make that gold Sacagawea dollar? God, I hope not. I don't know why they would make.
mm-mm.
I mean, they're still making the Native American dollars, but
That's kind of crazy, though, huh?
the Sacagawea was such a short, lived coin, and nobody cared about it. So why would they make a gold coin to like commemorate it? I don't understand. But what designs are we talking about? 2026, Casey. The semi-quincentennial. All of them. All of them. So they are doing a redesign for next year for our semi-quincentennial 250th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence. They're making a redesign of all of our coinage. All of our circulating coinage will be changed. The cent and the nickel will have the same obverse and reverse, but they'll have a dual date. The rest of our circulating coinage will have totally different reverse and obverse. So you will no longer see
What?
Roosevelt or Washington or Kennedy on the obverse for 2026. 2027, it'll come back. They'll come back with the presidents, but
So they're gonna have the same obverse but a different reverse. Is that what you said?
only no, that they'll have different obverse and reverse. The
Okay.
cent and the nickel will stay the same, other than there will be a dual date.
Okay. I got
No,
you.
they'll still be Casey. There will still be Rosies and Kennedys. They just won't be Rosies and Kennedy. They'll still be dimes and half dollars for next year, but they'll have a completely different obverse and reverse. Then 2027, the obverse will go back to the normal.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So it'll be fun to for people to look in their change and stuff, and see the new coins. Yep, and it's going to be just like it was in 1976. People are going to be hoarding coins, hoarding boxes, hoarding coins, and they're going to make a crap ton of them. If I had to guess, they're going to make a crap ton of them, just like they did in 1976.
Because they think
And
they're gonna be worth everything.
yeah, well, and people are going to hoard them, and they're thinking that there's something special, and they're going to be a super high mintage, and they are going to be cool, but they are not going to be scarce. Um, and down the road, in years to come, you will be always be able to find high grade examples of them because people will have hoarded them. That's why the bicentennial coinage doesn't have the value that people thought they were going to have, because finding them in high grades is easy because people
Mm-hmm.
hoarded them.
Yeah, that's right.
So you can still find them in beautiful condition out of circulation, because you get, kids that'll or people that'll inherit collections, and people will have rolls and rolls and rolls of bicentennial quarters, and they'll just spend them. So you can find beautiful examples in circulation. And that's going to be the same thing that's going to happen. That's my prediction. Don't take my word for it.
Y'all want to see something cool? Look
But
at
there
this.
will be plenty for everyone. So, I love that so much.
Is that not cool?
I
That's
love
the
that.
fever doll for St. Jude's.
Yeah, I love that. I wore my "This Shirt Saves Lives" to church Sunday.
Yeah, they're so cool.
It might be, Eric. I don't know. I mean, we have historical data to fall back on, right? So it's not like it's just like, when Trump ran this year, people knew what kind of president he was going to be because he was president once before, so they kind of knew. Um, but anyway, sometimes history repeats itself. Oh, well, I wouldn't say that he's a god, Casey. That's pushing it a little too far. That's going a little overboard, but he's a good president, in my opinion. So
Yeah, I don't think I'd call him a god either, but I'm
it's so
happy we have
funny.
him.
You know what's funny, Ida? Let's get a little bit political, and we don't have to get totally political because people will leave. I'm not going to say anything controversial, I don't think. Is I hear some people complaining about what he's doing right now, right? With all these executive orders and looking for fraud,
Mhm.
waste, and abuse and everything else. And in the same breath, they'll complain that he hasn't lowered the grocery prices. But he ran on that. Well, he also ran on looking for fraud, waste, and abuse.
And they're
So
fighting him every step of
every
the
step
way
of the way, they sure are. But he ran. People knew Elon was going to be doing this. He ran on, cleaning out the FBI and all of that. Getting rid of a lot of unnecessary government employees and programs and stuff. So he ran on that. Um, yes, he ran on ending the war in Ukraine, and he ran on lowering prices. It's not that he isn't going to still do it. He just isn't going to do it in the time frame he thought he was going to be able to do it in.
because everybody is fighting him.
Bye, Eric. Have a great day, my friend.
Have a good
Well,
day,
I
be
just,
safe.
if you're going to put him down for the same thing, you know, you can't have it like, you can't say, well, he ran on it on this and he's not doing it, but he ran on this and he is doing it. You got to give him credit where credit's due if you're going to do that. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that's right.
It is true. He could, but
You're absolutely right,
only been a
ATM.
month. It has. Let's see. What is today? The 20th? No, hasn't even been. Tomorrow will be a month.
Hmm.
So
Well, I don't know about y'all's gas prices, but ours. I paid $2.19 a gallon the other day.
well, as soon that so the proof of that pudding is going to be when we start drilling and
Hmm.
fracking and everything else. So, um, but it'll come down. We have to replenish our reserves.
Oh my gosh, I know it. $2.99 a gallon. Yeah, J Dog.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ours
And
isn't going up. Ours is going. It's pretty steady though.
I don't know if any of y'all drive a lot and use a lot of fuel, but Walmart has a thing that if you join their Walmart Plus program, you get you always get 10 cents a gallon off your gas, whatever the price is.
Oh, that's cool.
Hmm.
To bill because you're going to exact yeah, great Scott, right? I know. Yeah.
Isn't that the truth?
Well,
160-year-olds.
the one thing that he did that like I'm like, okay, you I don't know. You can say all the bad things you want about him, but when he came in and he reinstated all of those military members' ranks and gave them all retro pay for when they got kicked out when they wouldn't take the COVID vaccine.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Yeah. He could have just sat in his chair and done nothing for the rest of the 4 years. And I've been like, he's a great president.
Hmm.
Because
Hmm.
that was fantastic to me.
Yep, I
That
thought that
that
was
right there,
awesome.
you guys, if so, a lot of you will understand what that had to have done for the morale in the military.
Oh, don't you know that's true?
Oh yeah, because
You
morale in
know,
the military was really, really going down, and that had to have put a big, given
as
it a
was the
big.
volume in I mean, people that are re-enlisting and then joining. You know, we don't have enough people in the military.
Nana, there really isn't a whole lot on World Coins. You can go to Ken's. Let me get Ken's site up. He's he's going to be working more on it, but he has some listed on there. Um, but there really isn't that much. You can go to
You're right,
Numista.
Jason.
You can look up your coin on Numista, and sometimes when you scroll down, it'll have a place for like some known varieties. But um, so that's Ken's. He has some stuff on there. Um, Argentina. But you could, if you're wondering if it is one, you can always send me pictures.
A 60 pack of Walmart. I never heard of a 60 pack of eggs.
Oh, eggs are crazy expensive. They're probably like the flat, um,
Mm-hmm.
like they have at Costco and
Yeah, 5 dozen. I've never seen that at Walmart.
Winco has those and Costco.
Hmm.
But um, my understanding is that a certain former president ordered a lot of birds destroyed, which is one of the reasons why we have an egg shortage right now because a lot of our laying hens were given
Um,
the kibosh.
Kane, just put up my email address and ask them to contact me, um, because I really want to be picky who I give my address to. Not that most of
Yeah,
you don't have it, but just put up best of the best coin community and have them contact me that way.
I don't get it either, Jason. I really don't. Like, don't you guys want to know like
They're scared to death.
what
Somebody's
our
going to
money
start
is being
naming names.
I guess. Well, yeah, and I can understand like the politicians and people and the donors and stuff like that fighting back against it. But normal people, normal voters, like don't you want to know taxpayers what your taxes have gone to all these years?
Yeah, yeah.
You know
And
how much
and
has been wasted and
who put up the program? Who initiated the program for baloney? You know.
below me.
I'm just saying it's that
Yeah.
stupid. Some of them are that stupid.
Yeah. I don't know. I do hope though they're talking about somebody mentioned something about Elon when he goes to audit Fort um, blah, blah, blah. I can't,
Yeah,
you know.
Kane, send me an email. I'll send it to you.
Oh
Oh,
my
hush,
gosh.
Eric.
I just had a major brain fart where all the gold is stored. Hello. It is.
Fort Knox.
Thank you. Oh my gosh. I had Fort Bragg on my brain because they changed the name back to Fort Bragg and I couldn't get it out of my head. Fort Knox. So they're talking about Elon, I guess, is talking about like live streaming that.
Hmm.
Thank you guys. Yeah, I have a problem with that. Lose my words. I
Well,
think that would be cool though. I hope he does do that
yeah, that would be neat.
to see if there's actually all that gold in there. That would be so cool. I'm not smarter than a fifth grader. I'm not. I know I'm not.
Good morning,
Well,
Bob.
a fifth grader 10 years ago or a fifth grader today? Because I'm probably smarter than a fifth grader today. But a fifth grader 10 years ago, I don't know.
And I am telling you, there's
I
so
would
much
love to see
stuff.
inside it too. Only 16% of the gold is in the Fort Knox vaults, according to the report I read. Well, that's what they're going to find out, right, Kane? That's what they're going to find out. That's going to be interesting. It's going to be very interesting. And if it turns out that they don't have the gold to back up all of the paper, oh, what's going to happen?
Yeah, what is going to happen?
What's going to happen? Morning, John Pierce. Gutfeld said they should have Geraldo. I can't stand that man.
Me
I
either.
cannot stand that
My
man.
crafty dragon. Oh my gosh, can you imagine?
No.
Uh,
You guys think I'm a know-it-all. Nobody's worse than Geraldo. Geraldo's a goofball. He's a goofy guy.
yes, that's right. From 42 to 140. Yeah.
I hope you guys don't think I can't stand a know-it-all, so I hope you guys don't think I am. That would be heartbreaking to me.
But where's the
Gutfield
gold going? Where
is
did it
hilarious.
go?
I love Greg Gutfield. He is hilarious. He just had a new baby. New baby.
Yeah, I hear you, John.
You know,
Thank you, Great Scott.
you're making a trip to Sacramento. Let's get a boat for a fella. Sacramento's all right. It's all right. Say hi to Blue Ridge. Say hi to Sean while you're there. There's a new, it's not a new casino, but it's an old casino that they turned into a Hard Rock. I haven't been there since they switched
I
it.
heard that. I heard that.
Yeah, I haven't been to. I used to go to it with my aunt all the time, but I haven't been to it since they switched it to a Hard Rock. I
Yeah,
just
I
drove
hear
by
you.
it when I went to Sean's this last summer. I drove by it on my way. I always drove by it on my way, and I'm like, wait a minute, is that does that say Hard Rock?
Yeah, I heard that there's going to be I forget what the name of it is.
Yeah,
Um,
wink, wink, right, Bob?
in Durant, they're going to have one. I heard, but I don't know.
Hmm.
But
Hard Rock.
yeah, and see, the only thing I know that's in Durant is like Windstar and the Choctaw.
I get stuff all the time in my mail from Choctaw.
Hmm. Hmm. You're such a
Like
big, you're such a big spender,
I'm
sis.
such a big spender. They want me back.
Hmm. Hmm.
They're sending stuff all the way to Oregon.
Well, I get calls from Tulsa.
I'm sure you do. Hey, Ida, when you coming back?
Yeah. Let's see. We have March, and then I'll go back to Choctaw in April at the Paris Coin Show.
I'm at the Hard Rock for the night. Sounds like a fun. Yeah, do that, John Pierce. Do that. It would be fun.
I
It
hope you
just
guys
kind of
are going to
sits
go
out.
to Tulsa.
Who?
All of them.
Oh,
Everybody.
I'm
I
not.
want to see you guys so bad. If y'all go to Tulsa, you better come out and see me.
Do you have to talk about it?
Yes, I'm excited. And now that Gina and Nicole are going to ride with me up there, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I gave them your bed too. I said, if y'all can sleep in a queen size bed, go for it.
I'm glad you're not going by yourself. I'm glad they're going with you. I hope everybody has a great time. I really do.
Well, I don't think there's any doubt about that. I wish you could too.
Well,
Bad Idea Lab, good morning.
have a good day, Bob.
Hey, I have a question for you guys. Bob, you're probably the one to answer this. On the pay dirt stuff that you buy pay dirt from these things, these channels. Do they put the gold in there themselves, or is it just? I mean, I don't know. I don't know what that is. Is it like you just hit and miss whether I don't know.
Well, they guarantee a certain amount, so they have to put it in there, Ida.
Well, that's what I was wondering, but where does the dirt come from? Is it just? I mean, is it dirt from remnants from a gold mine or a silver mine, or how do they?
I
You
think
know?
that some of it is like, I think so. Klesh sold pay dirt. I think they put a certain amount in, and that's what they guarantee. And then you have a chance of getting like natural.
Okay.
I think that's how most of it is done. But if it says that they guarantee a certain amount, then they had to have put that in there, right?
And then there's pay dirt from Alaska, pay dirt from different places.
Mm-hmm.
Perplex mind. Good morning. Yeah, garnets in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got some from Klesh. That's fine.
I've
He
got a
sent me
ring.
a
I've got
can.
to send to Mike to look at.
Most prospectors have buckets of gravel and dirt from bringing home materials from the creek.
For what?
John Pierce said most prospectors have buckets of gravel and dirt from bringing home materials from the creek.
Hmm. Sun just come from back 47.
Shane is a good guy. He's a really good guy. He sent me a whole. He sent me a whole kit. He sent me a whole panning kit. I used it once.
And
That's it. I'm not interested. Thanks, Shane, but it probably would be fun if I did it like I'm not interested in like bags of pay dirt. I think it would be fun to go to somewhere So, like, my aunt owns property up in Truckee, up in the mountains, and she has like a natural creek that runs through it. And
Yeah, that would be fun.
it'd be
Yeah.
fun to pan her property in. And some of the places here where I live, like
I think it'd be
there's
fun to
still
go
like,
metal detecting like that.
yeah, yeah. And so I would like to do that just because I think it would be relaxing to sit out there and, but oh,
Pan, no pan. And another thing that I've been really curious about is in Arkansas, they have silver mines, or no, diamond mines that you can actually go and, dig them up out of the dirt, supposedly. I know, Angie. You know, Bill and I used to take the Jeep and go to the back roads in Colorado up in the mountains. And most people couldn't get up there unless they had four-wheel drive. But we'd go up to the old ghost towns where they were mining towns, and you could go up there and dig in the whatever you call that stuff, their leftover stuff. It was a lot of, I enjoyed that so much. That was in above Silverton, Colorado, by Clear Lakes, and I don't know what the name of the towns were.
yeah, there is a lot of gold here. What are the possibilities? For sure. I'm going to go grab some coffee. I'll be right back.
Okie dokie. I'd love to go to the place in Arkansas. Well, there's some people that, they say they see that, but then there's people that have actually found some nice stuff. But I understand you got to know what diamonds look like, because they don't look like, shiny diamonds like you'd see. Doesn't look like that. I think that would be something else to have to try to, yeah. Crater of Diamond State Park. Yeah. That's not very far from where my daughter lives, I don't think. But I think that'd be a cool trip, I think, to take. Now that I've grabbed my grandkids and let them do the digging for me. But anyway, I thought that would 37-acre field. Holy cow. I know how much 37 acres is because we've got 34 down the road, so I know that's pretty big. Arkansasans are darker. Angie, what do you mean darker? What are darker? That's all right. I don't know what
Okay.
that means, Angie. Um, I do know that, I don't know where it is now. I do know that, and I don't know if this is true or not, but somebody told me that all diamonds had carbon spots in them, that you could see the carbon when you put them under magnifier. I don't know if that's true or not. A 10-carat yellow there.
Well, they should, aren't? Isn't that what they're made of?
Well, yeah, but you think of diamonds as being pretty and clear and shiny and sparkly, but
Oh,
you know,
there.
you don't think that when you put it under a glass that you're going to see black
Great.
pepper spots in it or
Flawless or
something.
rare. Flawless or rare.
Yeah. Yeah, I know they are carbon. And the other thing is, um, all these precious stones that I don't know where they're at when they're digging them up, but they go to these caves and stuff, and they dig out um, garnets and rubies and all that stuff. I think that would be so fun to do.
I used to watch a show where they did that.
I know that's but I don't know where they were. Do you?
Well, they went all over the place. They traveled all over the place. But yeah, I used to love watching them do that stuff.
Yeah,
Hmm. Here we have those. Oh gosh, what are they called? They look like normal rocks, and you split them open, and they are.
like crystals.
Yeah, there's like crystals inside them and stuff,
Mhm.
but there's a name for them, not dragon eggs. There's something else. They're called something else. What are they called, people? Help me out. Come on, you smarty pants. What are those called that look like normal rocks and you can? What are the possibilities? What are those that we have? Geodes. Thank you.
Yeah, gems.
Yeah, geodes. Yeah, we have those here. Mhm. Like
Angel knew.
I could be in a field of geodes and not be able to tell the difference between that and a rock, but there are people that can.
I know that's the wild thing, isn't it? I
Mm-hmm.
guess you could take I don't know. Do they make gem detectors?
Thunder eggs. I don't know. That would be kind of hard.
I don't
I know.
know.
But they are fun. There's a place like on the way to, if you go on the way to the coast or like out past like Ferndale and that, there's a place that sells those things, sells the geodes. And I bought them a couple times and they're fun to split open and see what you get. They're a lot of fun.
I, there's some places going to Colorado that it'll be rock shops and um, meteor shops and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So,
that's what this place is. It has all kinds of that stuff.
hmm,
Rocks, and they even have copper and all kinds of stuff.
right, right. Uh-huh.
But they have a little museum, but you can buy geodes. You can buy little ones or bigger ones, and they're fun to get.
Some of them are so pretty.
Sunstone Mine. Crater Lake has a gift shop where you can get that
What
kind of stuff.
is a sunstone?
Mm, I don't know what that is.
What is that? What are the possibilities?
Sunstone Mine in
Sunstone.
Eastern Oregon. So where would that be? Would that be like Bend or
Turquoise, yeah. Hmm.
Klamath?
Yeah.
Turquoise. My sister used to love turquoise. Crater Rock Museum is, yeah, it is really amazing. It is really amazing. I went there a couple years ago. It was the last time I went there with my grandson for a field trip. It was school.
But they don't know. I mean, how do you know if you have property like I don't know, maybe let's say Colorado, how do you know if you have anything like that? I mean, like,
You have to look for it.
eh, yeah, but they're similar to Ruby, but cooler.
Unless you buy it with like an established
Yeah,
mine or claim.
yeah. We used to collect rocks every time we'd go to Colorado, Oregon, not
Do you
Oregon.
guys remember? Some of you guys might remember EVG. Has
Oh
anybody heard
yeah,
from EVG?
he, EVG was always on in the wee morning hours.
He had a claim in Colorado. SJ and I almost went there one year.
Wow, that's cool.
Functional.
Fully functional roulette table wheel made with precious stones.
Oh
Wow.
wow.
Hey, J Dog, good morning. Jack Goldman, good morning.
You need mining rights. Even if it's your property, you need mining rights, King.
Oh, surely not.
Hmm. Yeah, I have a geological survey. Yeah, that's a good point, Angie. I suppose you could do that, huh?
Well, here, and I'm sure it's everywhere, when you buy property, they'll, do you want to sell your mineral rights? Or,
Yeah.
people want to know if they have mineral rights.
I saw Chief night day before yesterday. Monday. Yeah, on Monday on Chuck's. I saw Chief. Chuck was doing a really cool thing. If you guys copper coins, if you guys didn't see it, he had rolls of Lincoln cents. He was going through it to pick out coins to send for grading.
Well, how cool was that? Now, we just went through a bunch of pennies.
Well, yeah, but it's different. But
Yeah,
he did
well,
he was teaching a lot about how to which coins would make the grade and which coins weren't, and yeah, it was really cool.
he's very cool.
I know. I think he's going to be surprised.
Angel.
I think he undergraded some of his coins. Yeah, it was really cool, Farm Dog. I think a lot of the 66s he thinks he's getting are going to end up being 67s. That's my prediction. But
I mean, what? I don't know. If you know a coin's going to grade 66, 67, why even bother sending them in? That's not very good grade, is it?
really, Ida?
I guess it depends on what coin it is, doesn't it?
Business strike wheat cents
Yeah.
or Lincoln cents. A 66 or 67, especially a 67.
Yeah.
Go look up how many business strike Lincoln cents, especially earlier, like pre 82. Go look up how many of them graded higher than a 67.
Yeah, I understand that. I'm just,
Hardly any.
I guess it just depends on what it is.
67s
Um,
is the top grade in
but are you
most
talking
business strike Lincoln.
1957s? What year are you talking?
All years. Pre 82.
Uh-huh.
Pre 82. I think he had some 96s too. I do think he had some 96s in there too. But yeah. Well, they were made to be spent. They weren't made to look pretty.
Well, that's true.
That yeah. They were made to go into circulation and be spent. So, and they were. Um,
Now
but
you got.
there is a real art to grading. It is
Oh,
not as easy as people think it is. There is a real art to it. That's why I don't do it. I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good with grades up to about 66, 6, but you get higher than that, and I'm probably pretty good up to about 67. But you get higher than that, forget about it.
not so good, huh?
No, and it really doesn't matter for most coins. I mean, I'm good enough that I won't get myself into trouble. I can't sit down and grade a coin in like 5 seconds, but I'm pretty good that I won't get myself into trouble. I can tell a clean, most of the time I can tell a clean coin or a problem coin. Um, I can tell base grades. I can typically tell a XF from an AU, a mint state from an AU. Although sometimes that's tough, but yeah, And you got to be careful because, like the ones that Chuck was grading, a lot of them, you'll notice if you go back and watch it, the prices jumped like by large amounts from 66 to 67.
Okay, we got to look at this one here, Paula. I just pulled this out because it's got all
Yeah,
this
with
stuff
Lincoln
on
Cents,
it.
he's pretty good, Joe. He's pretty good with Lincoln Cents. But that's all he does, so.
Plug this back in. There's so many notes on this one thing. We got to look at it and see what it is. Hang on. Let me plug in this.
But
Okay.
grading is tough. It is tough. It is a advanced skill, and there is an art to it. Yeah, those are good. Those A&E grading courses are good.
Whoops.
I would love to take those. You can do them online, but it's not the same. Best way to learn to grade is to look at a lot of graded coins. That's the best way to learn to grade.
Look at all this stuff that I have written on here, Paula.
Okay. Not sure why.
I don't either. That's why I said I'm going to pull this coin out and look at it and see what it is. Let's get out of this packet.
Well, what you did was you wrote down somebody's complete description with all the die stages and.
Let's see what it is. Whoops.
Whoa.
Here.
That's a problem coin.
All right. Very toned, isn't it? I can't pull
Yeah.
that.
That would get a big old fat questionable color to me.
Hang on. It looks just like it's toned to me. Or what do I know?
It is. That's a nice coin.
Looks like an oil slick.
She's got all the die stages written on the flip, like
I knew what I was doing, huh?
yeah, it's an RPM too. It's a good one.
Oh, that is pretty, isn't it?
Yeah, that is 38S.
I have RPM 001.
Yeah, FS. Yeah, FS 101 or not 101. FS. Yeah. Paula. Ay.
Oh, this is a nice one, huh?
Oops. We're going with FS 501. We're going with that 38S FS 501. Yep.
That's pretty. I might put that in my book.
FS 501.
Yeah,
it's pretty.
See, sometimes I put all this stuff in here and haven't seen it in 100 years, so I go back and find something to look at it.
Oh, it's my chat again.
Hmm.
Don't freak out and swat them. You'll stink for weeks. What? Skunks. Oh, I drove past one yesterday that it had to have been a fresh kill, but it wasn't even smushed. It was just like dead in the center of the road. And it was, yeah, it reeked. It reeked.
Yeah, you just go by it and it's like, oh my
Oh,
God.
I smelled it in my car for miles. It was crazy. FS, what does the FS number stand for? So the FS number stand for Bill Fiva and JT Stanton. Fiva Stanton. It's spelled Fivas, but it is pronounced Fiva, or Fivaz, I think, but it's pronounced Fiva. Like I got a Fiva for more cowbell.
Viva Las Vegas.
And that is their cataloging system for dye varieties. So it's, if you look at, so those are cherry pickers numbering. It's the cherry pickers numbering system. And Bill Fiva and JT Stanton are two of the founders of the cherry pickers. Much like the VAMs are Van Allen and Malice. Roy Van Allen and something Malice, I think. Anyway, Van Allen and Malice. That's so it's just their initials put together. FS. Fiva Stanton.
Wow. I have a lot of.
Fiva.
Boy, Joe would go crazy
Fiva,
in
and
here.
the only way to cure it is more cowbell.
Oh, here's a pretty woody. I can't see it.
Yeah, J Dog. Thanks for asking. It's sometimes I say like abbreviations and things, and I just assume people know. And so when you ask, there's probably 10 other people that also have the same question. So questions are good.
Pretty woody, Paula.
Thing that's I can't see it.
Why can't you?
Well, because the light is glaring off of the plastic, and that's all I see.
All right.
No. Are you saying you can look in your camera right now on StreamYards and see that?
Uh-huh. You want me to take it out of the... Well, I'm not going to take it out.
No, I don't. I don't want you to take it out. I'll take your word for it. Don't waste a flip.
I was just seeing if I had any more that I had written on like that before. I got so many pennies. Indian head.
You do make it sound appealing. I would love to I think it'd be so fun to just grab a tent and camp out somewhere by a creek and just pan for gold and
Wouldn't
relax.
that be fun? Oh my gosh.
So much fun. I mean, I'm a huge, but you don't like camping in tents.
No, I don't care about tents, but
I do.
Well,
I
it might be okay if it wasn't ice cold.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the cold either, but
I didn't like that much. I can tell you that.
Don't take out your woody, Ida. You said it.
What?
Nothing.
Okay, now y'all don't start. Oh my goodness. What am I going to do with y'all?
I really want you guys to drop down on your knees today and pray like you've never prayed before that it is not my starter that went out on my truck.
Why did you find
Just
a price
pray like you never prayed before, because I just don't. That's just not gonna be fun. There's so many other things I'd rather spend that money on.
Well, yeah. Anybody would rather spend money than something that they have to repairs. Holy cow!
I'm gonna have to put it on my credit card, and I don't want to have to do that, but I'll put it on my Costco credit card, and at least that way I'll get some cash back. 7:30 meeting. Oh, bye, Eric.
Eric, have a good day. Be
Have
safe.
a great day, my friend.
1945D. Whoops. Here's an RPM maybe. I don't know what maybe
RPM
means.
maybe. Hmm.
Have a question mark on it. So
Well,
where it is? There we go. Yes. I can't see anything just looking like that.
well, I'm not gonna be able to see anything either.
I'm gonna take it out. Probably nothing. Right, let me get rid of that. Okay. Put a little more light on it.
Good morning, David.
I can't ever get them in the spot I'm supposed to get them in.
Oh boy.
Oh, hush. There we go, 1940 something. I think it's just smushed.
I don't know, but I can't. You got to put some light on it. You got to focus it. You got to turn it the right direction.
Picky. There's some light. You want it turned.
Oh, baby Jesus.
Okay, there's the right direction. And there's focused. Hmm.
Yeah,
I think
so.
it's just squished.
Yeah, if there is one, it's unrecognizable right now because the mint mark is damaged,
Yeah, I think it's squished.
squished.
It's a squished one.
And there's a few of those on 47S, and I think most of them are like really minor.
Whoa, that's pretty.
How do I tell if my 1916 wheat cent is a matte or circulation strike? So one way to tell, I learned this from Chuck. I never would have thought about this, is if there are any flow lines. Matte proofs will not have any flow lines. So look around the devices and and look towards the edge of the coin, the perimeter, and see if you see any flow lines. If you do, it's not a matte proof. Also, the rims will be very squared off, just like proof coins. The rims will be very squared.
It's a pretty 1955. I wish it was a
Um,
double one.
you know what I can do, Nana? I'll tell you how. So you can also go to PCGS Coin Facts and look at business strikes, high grade business strikes versus proofs. So let's go to wheat cent reverse. Can I share my screen for a minute?
Sure.
Okay,
You
hang
gotta
on.
put it up though.
I know. Present. Share screen. Okay. Now hopefully it changes with me. We're gonna
There
see
you
what
go.
okay. So this is PCGS Coinfax. For those of you that have never used it, scroll down here to wheat reverse. Click on that. Tell me if it changes. Hang on. Did it change?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So here is a 1916 business strike. We'll look at that first. Maybe. Yeah. Let's go to red. A nice 1916 high grade red wheat cent. Maybe. Give it a minute. Give it a
Wait
minute.
for it. Wait for it.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Let me close some of this other crap that I got going on here. Close that. Close that. And we're rolling, rolling, rolling. Come on now. Well, this is not going to work. This is what kind of lesson is this? What kind of crap is this? PCGS is not working for me. Anyway, well, you get the picture. So this would be if you're going to look at the 1916 business strike, right? You go to red. Then we'll go back. And let's see if we can get the proof to come up any faster. Because I really want you to see the rims on the proof. Proof. 1916. Matte proof. Come on. And we're spinning. We're spinning. It may be PCGS. It may not be my computer. Well, you're going to have to use your imagination on this one. Because it's not cooperating, but you get the picture, right? Yeah, go to PCGS Coinfax. It just popped up. See how square the rims are? It's going to, there. I knew it was going to do that because I clicked on red.
I saw that, though.
Let me go back to brown. Since it had it up, maybe it'll bring it up quicker. Maybe it'll bring it up quicker. That's the first thing you want to look at, though, is the rims. And because you can see, look, so the mintage is 1050. So you know that the die, they probably had one single die that they used for this. And it was not used enough to cause die wear, So see how squared those rims are? Look at that. On the inside and the outside.
Mm-hmm.
It goes pretty much straight down into the field.
And that's business strike?
No, this is proof.
Oh, that's proof.
This is
okay.
proof. Yeah, proofs will have a squared rim like that. Even, squared off, well struck, like super well struck. I mean, look at the details.
Yeah.
All the devices are very well struck, and you'll notice that when I put the circle that doesn't want to cooperate either. What's happening here? This is why I don't want to do this kind of stuff on your show in the morning, because it's frustrating. Anyway, you'll notice that on the devices, there's no flow lines, right? No sign of die wear at all. By flow lines, I mean like the radial lines, like that come off of devices when they start to wear. You'd like a starburst kind of. You'll get like metal flow, and you don't see that at all on this coin. No flow lines at all. The devices are crisp, like very squared off. The line goes straight from it goes straight from the device onto the field.
Yeah, that is pretty.
And same with the rim. Now, on a business strike, even if the top looks flat like that, there will be a little bit of kind of a ledge that kind of flows off from the rim onto the field. It's not a straight juncture there. Junction. Does that make sense? I hope that helped. I wish I could get a picture of a business strike for you. Let's see if we can get it to come up, but I don't know. And it's got the matte appearance, but sometimes that's hard to tell the difference on some business strikes too. But it does have that very matted appearance.
Hmm.
Sorry, you guys. This is kind of a crap show here trying to get this to work. Do I have T-Mobile? No, it's not my internet. I'm on my tablet. So it's just the tablet. It's just slow. My internet's actually really good. I have
Can I put it up for you, Paula?
Nana. Yeah, sorry.
Can I get
It
a
wasn't
piece of
I was
this?
saying meant Nana. What?
All right. I'm
Well,
on
you
piece of
could,
this.
yeah. I
Okay, tell
mean,
me what to look for. Uh-oh.
did you stop sharing my thing?
No, but I was going to try to find
Oh,
it
I pulled up proof
for
again.
you. No.
Um,
Okay.
let me see if I can get it. Let me see if I can get it to come up.
Where did you go
You
on?
just go to CoinFax. Just go to PCGS CoinFax.
Okay, I'm there.
Then scroll down to the Lincoln cents.
Okay.
Click on the wheat cents. Oh, it's raining again. Yuck.
Oh,
I have to get ready here soon. Oh, it's coming up now.
oh, okay, good.
Kind of. Now you can see the big difference in the rim and everything, like
Mm-hmm.
the rim especially. Big difference.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see around the edge. See the flow lines? Hang on. See those flow lines next up to the
Mm-hmm.
left of in? If you go down
Yeah.
around, you see that ridge ring. So that's dye wear. And at the top of the eye and the ends, you can see the eye and the end, you can see those metal flow lines. They're
Yep.
very small, but they're little hairline lines.
You
You
can
won't
still
see
see
that
them.
on matte proofs. No, you won't see that on matte proofs. And the rim, see how the rim goes, it kind of slopes down from the rim to the field. It kind of has a slope where it joins the field.
Holy cow. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See how it kind of slopes down on the reverse too? It's like
Mm-hmm.
it's not like an abrupt,
Right.
straight down
It
onto the field. It's very,
grounded, kind of.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So, okay. Whew. That was painful. Sorry, you guys.
Look at that 1955. Isn't that pretty?
And that makes sense, Nana. Holy pink and purple, right? Mm-hmm. Very pretty. I hope that answered your question. Nana's probably like, oh, I wish I hadn't asked.
Yeah,
I
even I can see the
I'll
differences.
manipulate.
I hear you.
Oh, that's fine, man. Yeah, I don't know. It's fine. Yeah, you can see. Yeah, you definitely can tell the difference. First thing I always look at is the rim. It's going to be very squared off but I
I
didn't even
really
think
never
about
know
that
that.
when Chuck said that. When Chuck said that about the flow lines, I mean, it makes perfect sense because none of the matte proofs had high enough mintage to cause the dyes to wear out. So it makes perfect sense that they wouldn't have dye flow lines.
Very
metal flow
pretty.
lines.
Oops.
Mm-hmm.
Oops. Throwing everything in the floor. Okay.
Yeah, good stuff. Thanks for asking that, Nana. Sorry, it would have been a lot more fun for me to teach it if I didn't have such an issue getting it to pull up. But I'm glad I finally got it to pull up. Maybe somebody learned something.
And guys, if you don't have one of these coin view things, you need one.
Yeah,
They
those
are
are
so
great.
cool.
Mm-hmm.
And this set in here is thanks to Charles. Charles won it or
Charles.
something, and he donated it to me. So oh, I'm so
Aw,
happy. Had one in the house and one in the shop.
that's so awesome. You know, your pocket pinger, there's an app now. Did you know that?
I mean, there's an app.
The pocket pinger has an app.
Really?
There is an app for pocket pinger now. Yep. I got an email from him and a while back, and I was going to do a little video about it, but I forgot. I think Silver Seeker might have did a video for it though. So go, I believe he did. So go to his channel and see if he has that video up. Yeah.
I have to
Mm-hmm.
check that out.
Yeah, great Scott.
You know,
Yeah, go
what
to Seeker see
slide?
because if he, I'm pretty sure he did a video, so he probably has a link to it. Their
What
new
about
app
those
is only for
slides,
Apple.
Paula?
Okay, I didn't know that. What?
What about the slides? You know, the slides that you slide
Those are
down.
okay.
I never can get them to
Yeah, those
work
are
for me,
okay. They're not very convenient.
and I can't get them to work for me. Hello,
Yeah.
Bella's Forge.
They're not as convenient as the pocket pinger.
Yeah, I like that pocket pinger.
But the problem with the pocket pinger is, you don't want to take the pocket pinger to a coin dealer's table and say, "Hey, can I take a look at that beautiful BU Morgan dollar and stick it in this plastic pinger and ping it?" They'd be
Yeah,
like, "No,"
no, you
even though it doesn't
cannot.
do any like it doesn't do any damage for the most part. For someone who knows how to use it, it won't do any damage. But I don't know if a coin dealer would want to take the chance and letting you ping their
I would
brilliant
probably say
uncirculated
no.
Carson City Morgan dollar.
I
Yeah.
would
Let
probably
me see
say
that
no.
Carson City and ping it. I just want to ping it.
Yeah, I want to see
Ping
if
it
you
with
could
what?
really.
Oh, this wooden stick. I just smack it with this wooden stick.
It won't hurt for long. Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Angel might Angel may say they don't have a problem with it. I don't know. Maybe they don't have a problem with it. I don't know. If I was a coin dealer, I'd be like, you buy it, you break it, you buy it. I don't know. How
There you
about you
go.
buy it
Silver
first, and
Secret
then you can
Pocket
ping it all
Pinger
you want.
video. Great Scott put the YouTube up there.
There you go. Oh, perfect. Thanks, great Scott. Yeah,
Keith
I
yells
did
at me
watch
for
it.
pinging his
Yeah,
gold. Well, you have a gold. You have a
exactly.
gold tester, don't you?
Or a scratch test. Yeah, can I do a scratch test on that?
Yeah,
If
do
you
you
buy it
mind?
first.
Let me see if we can do this. No.
I'd probably be like, here, you buy it, then you can ping it. Then if it comes back fake, I'll return your money. But you got to buy it
Exactly.
first.
Until then, not.
Yeah, not. And with all the fake Morgans and fake Morgan slabs,
No.
you can't ping a Morgan if it's in a slab.
What's the key date on
I'm
Morgan?
doing a video with Jack. Oh, there's several. I'm doing a 1892. I don't know, 1893. I don't know. I'm not a Morgan dollar collector, but I'm doing a video with Jack Young on the 1795 counterfeit dollar.
You got a
Dollar.
point there,
Make you
Robert. I don't know
holla.
why they don't either. Robert says, "Why
Why
doesn't the
doesn't the
dealer do
dealer
the
do the thing?
cleaning?"
Oh, any good dealer will test it and verify it first. But listen, there have been, obviously, if you go watch my last video with Jack Young, there have been um, counterfeit coins that have made it past the graders. So
Wow.
they're getting pretty good at it. And yeah, they're getting pretty good at it. And
Inkman
so they
says
are
you can't use
passing
this.
every, huh?
Inkman says you can use a sigma test to test the slabs.
You can, but here's the problem, Inkman. These counterfeiters have gotten smart, and they are striking these with their fake dies on actual silver planchets. So it's not always they're learning to get past it. So the real key is to learn
So what to look for?
attribution. That's what Jack Young says. Learn die markers, learn about how to identify these counterfeits, because there are die markers and things that you can look for.
I gotta tell you, this 1883 Morgan is. I just see no scratches on it, no of those cheek marks that usually are on Morgans.
Mhm.
That mean it's fake. It's
No,
very pretty.
no, 1883.
It's
I
so
believe they.
common.
Well, and I think they had good strikes too.
Yeah, it's very pretty.
They're pretty. Morgan dollars are pretty when they're mint state condition for sure.
Hmm.
I probably should study more about Morgans, but I've never really been interested in them. I don't know why.
Well,
Maybe
and that's
because
the thing.
so many other people are. you
Exactly.
know,
You know, I'm
and I can
I'm
just look
amazed.
it up.
I'm amazed at how much copper has gone up.
I'm gonna go eat a late breakfast. I figured out that I like to I like to teach about stuff that is not readily available to Google. I like to teach about stuff that people can't just easily look up themselves. You know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
errors and varieties and stuff. I like teaching about that kind of stuff because I can teach you in a minute how to look up information on most stuff that you can go, you can just go look it up, and I can give you a link and teach you how to look it up, and then you can just go do it yourself. I'd rather do that with most stuff.
And I'd rather
But
do
the
that
stuff I like to
too
teach about,
because you can.
yeah.
It's. I like to look stuff up, but I can't remember
Uh-huh.
what I look up. That's the bad part.
You don't have to. If it's
Hmm.
available for you to look it up, then
Yeah.
you don't have to remember it.
Yeah.
You just
Yeah.
have to remember where to look things up. That's all. And you
There
can
you go.
write that down.
Well, that's true. That's true.
So, I mean, there's a lot of bad sites and a lot of bad information out there. So if you have a list of the good places to look stuff up, then you are way ahead of the game.
That's right.
You don't have to worry about all the bad stuff that's out there because you know where to look to get good information.
You
And
know,
that's half the battle, you know?
somewhere years ago, Paula, um, every time you would give me a link, I would write it in this book. No idea where the book
Yeah,
is now.
that's a great way to do it. Or if you have, you can make a spreadsheet. You
Mhm.
can make a
Yeah.
spreadsheet on, make a Google spreadsheet or something. And there
Hmm.
used to be a thing on my tablet called Clip Art, and they got rid of it. I don't have it anymore. Clip Stack, it used to be called. They don't have it anymore. I used to have hundreds of links on my clip stack, and I could just pop that up and grab the link and copy and paste it. But I would much rather teach you how to look stuff up yourself and you be able to, you know, you go off and teach other people. That's what I would like. I'd like to teach people so they don't have to ask anymore, so they can be their own resource. Bye, farm
Yeah.
dog. Have a great day.
Yeah, it's time to
But
get out of
it's
here
almost seven
anyway.
o'clock. I have to. Yeah, I got to go get ready to take my truck. Please keep your fingers crossed for me, you guys. All right.
Keep in my
Love you guys.
prayers.
Bye.
Bye, Paula. Love you. Thank you. Guys in chat, thanks for coming in. Love you guys being here. Don't get into any trouble we can't get you out of. And if you guys think of something, you too, J Dog, if you think of something that you want to talk about, you want Paula to help with, she loves to do that. So anyway, love you. To you too, Miss Quinn Crew. Y'all have a great day. Don't get into any trouble we can't get you out of. And be safe. And we'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.